There's obviously the hope that something will have commercial success. Nobody makes a film thinking no one's going to see it. So obviously if there's an adaptation, then you bring a fan base already of the books. But often because the writing is so good, in a novel an author has had the opportunity and the time to really three-dimensionally carve out incredible characters. And that's where good drama resides. The genesis of any good drama is good characterization and the way they interact. So maybe it's because the time has been spent on character.
Well, I think this is a very cinematic book. I mean, when you read it, you're imagining it, and the districts are interesting, and the dystopia is interesting, the capital's very interesting and visually stimulating. So I think it had a visual language to it the entire time that you were reading it. You know, I just also think, like, it's just really great storytelling. And, you know, to be able to put a visual language to that story is always really fun and interesting. That's what you're looking for. Not every book is this visual.
I think in today's society, technology has taken us to a whole new level. And I think people, honestly, and I don't mean this some, you know, generalization, I know, but I think people lack imagination more so than they did 10 years ago, you know, and I think when you read a book now, I think you need to see visuals sometimes. I know that I do personally. I'm not much of a reader. You know, I don't read books for fun. For me, it's work. Like, honestly, I have to admit. But you know, like, I think I always sort of buy books after I watch a film now. I find that I prefer watching the movie because I like the pictures being there. But when I read the book, I like knowing what the picture is, so my imagination doesn't have to work as hard. But I don't know why in particular certain people really, I suppose because people read books and they grow so attached to characters that you then want to see more. You want to see someone else's, you know, interpretation of said novel. You know, I guess that's a reason potentially.